So it's another Monday. It's really been pants weather today. It starts and stops showering. A couple of upgrades on the bike today. Well, the last couple of days. New tyres, a new freewheel for the rear. So changed from a 7-speed freewheel to an 8-speed freewheel with a 11-tooth bottom. Should be a little bit quicker. Obviously got the front brake working. Found it was a snapped disc brake. One of the pads just snapped off the actual housing. This is good fun. Now it works as it should, which is even better. But yeah, just a few miles in today. See if we can get decent speed out of it, and then head home. Probably looking at around about 3 miles, maybe 4 at a push. So bad start to the week, but not great weather. Hopefully we should see a change tomorrow and then go from there. Alright, so catch you next time. Bye for now. Good morning on this very wet, cold, miserable morning. Another trip to work. Always fun, this little ride, but we're all good. Had a puncture this morning, or had a flat tire at least. Not sure when that was caused, so I've got to look at that one next. So that'll be fun. It was fine on Monday, so hopefully it's nothing too bad. But yeah, it's cold, wet, not the nicest weather at the moment. Quite windy, quite blustery. So the rest of the outlook for the week doesn't look great. So probably not so many places visited today, and also that wind is picking up as well. So yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Good morning on this fine, well, semi-fine Thursday anyway. This another day, another trip to work, and going forwards. Weather was pretty bad last night. Supposed to be worse on Friday. We'll see how that pans out. But overall, managed to get to work and back. A little bit damper than I started, but still looks a bit drier at the moment, and that wind's probably going to be kicking up a little bit. But we'll leave it there. Hopefully we'll be out tomorrow, and hopefully we can do something at the weekend, depending on what happens with the weather. You never know, it might turn really nice and then it might turn worse. But anyway, I will catch you in the next one. So it's Friday morning and we're in the middle of a storm. That'll be fun. Still taking the bike today. Lots of twigs everywhere on the road today, which is good. A little bit windy, not too bad, manageable. We'll see how it progresses in the day. Probably get worse now in our luck, but still got to get those miles in. It's going to be a bad week for miles, I think, this week. So well, what we'll do, there you go, there's a big gust of wind. Don't know if you can see any wind going on behind me. What we'll do is we'll leave it there, and hopefully we'll be able to get up to something at the weekend. But you never know. Alright, so see you next time. Well, it's Saturday and weather is okay-ish. So just having a quick ride to get them miles up. I'll get some postage done. Hopefully we'll get back with plenty of time left. No rain, hopefully. Bit of a dead week this week, I think. Partly due to the fact that the weather has been really atrocious. The effects on the road here, you can see they're a little bit sticky everywhere, sticks everywhere from the trees all falling down. But yeah, other than that, all good. I'm not sure. Got to catch up with the other cyclist there. But we'll show you a little bit of this trip. You can see all the branches down at the bottom there. Plenty everywhere. So yes, lots of trees overhang this place. If the wind noise is a bit too much, I'll have a look at editing it out. But yeah, it's not a bad little trip into Weybridge. Mostly flat, slightly downhill. A couple of little uphill sections, but other than that, nice little road ride. May have a trip down the camel trail. Have a look, see what we can find down there. Little tree down there. Little tree hole down there. A couple of trees knocked down. A couple of trees cut down. So yes, we will have a look. If you find anything interesting, we'll take you along. Just avoiding the puddles now. That's the main effort. So yeah, don't know about tomorrow. Don't know if we'll be getting out or not. Might just be a bit too muddy and a bit too windy. But you never know. It's possible. Very much possible. But we'll leave it there. And we'll see you in a bit if we find anything. So a little bit of an off-road section up here. Nothing strenuous. Just off the camel trail. Let's see what it's like. Should be able to hit one end up, I think. Not really an off-road section, but about the best that camel trail has to offer, which is tree down. A little bit of a tree down. Have to get under this one if we can. Get hooked up properly. Ow. Yeah, just a little tiny pathway. Come back onto the So here. So that's the end of the cycle. Managed 21.2 miles. It's not too bad. Now it's time to give it the old bike a bit of a rinse down and see how we get on. He's looking a little bit lagged. Yeah, looking a little bit lagged. Covered in crap. Even with mud guards, I still get everywhere on me. Something for the wife to have fun with. Anyway, that's Saturday done. The weather is looking very, very grey now. A little bit angry. So we'll leave it there for today. Hopefully we can get out tomorrow. But it is weigh-in day tomorrow. We'll see how we've done this week. It's not been a great week for cycling or exercise really, to be fair, with the weather. But we will see how we get on. Anyway, have a good one and catch you in a bit. Hello, and it's that Sunday again, time for the weigh-in. So I am predicting a slight gain this week due to power outage and takeaways, but hopefully not too bad. We'll see how we get on. Last week it was 107.2 kilos. Let's have a look, see what this week brings us, shall we? So that's interesting. So it is again 107.4 kilos, but there's no increase in body fat or my BMI. So that's interesting. So hopefully we're gaining muscle, which is quite possible. But yeah, that's 200 grams gained, is it? Yeah, 200 grams gained. Not too bad, and that will be the takeaways. So, yes. Anyway, it's a Sunday. The weather's still not great. We will see about getting out today if it clears up a little bit, but probably not. For the week, we are on. Let's have a look. For the week, we're on 45 miles, which is actually quite good. We're beating last week, which was 42. We are
Also, nearly back on target with my 10 days off in isolation. We are only 5.5 miles behind the plan for the year. So that's good. Anyway, that's enough for me here. We'll have a see about getting out later. Hopefully we can, as long as it clears up. But if not, then I'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.